Hey, here we are back in the great city of San Francisco here at May's Oyster House, and there's a show tonight, and there's 5 bands on, and one of them is The Fly. And here in person is The Fly. And we'll go down the line. Who are you and what do you play? What instrument?
I'm David Lugier. I'm the lead singer, guitar player guy.
Awesome. And
I'm Justin Governor, rock star drumming.
Drummer extraordinaire. And you, sir?
Michael Montgomery. I play the bass.
Cool, man. So the last time we played a show together, Mannequin Planet, Lane Splitter Pizza and Pub. That's in Emeryville, Oakland area. Shows go off all the time. And recently you guys played some other shows. Where at since then?
We've been out at the Hotel Utah.
Yeah.
We played at the box shop way out there on 3rd Street.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The bar.
Where's that? Is that San Francisco too?
Yeah, that's
okay.
3rd Street,
Kind of
San
like an
Francisco,
artist
out at Hunters Point.
Okay, cool. So what's behind the name The Fly? Like, I know it's one of my all-time favorite movies from Cronenberg with
of course,
Jeff
yeah.
Goldblum, you know, but
Well,
where's this name come from, and how's it represent the band and the music?
It's not really a hip hop reference at all. It's more of like a literary reference, where sort of like a fly on the wall, you know. So we're kind of like the silent observer, and you know, our content is sort of on the darker side, but it kind of, you know, that was our idea originally when we started in the 90s, I guess.
Right on. Not to be confused with that AC/DC record, Fly on the Wall, which is
Or
overlooked.
the other band.
The
by
Flies.
same-
The other
Yeah,
band.
we're not the Flies from LA.
The Fly.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on, man. Well, how long you been doing the music thing? I mean, all you guys seem like veterans in the scene, man. You know, any other bands you were in prior to The Fly that you want to mention that people may be able to see old clips on YouTube or on the internet, interwebs?
When I was living in Chicago, I played with a band called Project 44 that was sort of a kind of a ministry sounding band, and we had members of the Thrill Kill Cult in that band.
Yeah, you were telling me Levi,
So I
Charles
didn't really
Levi.
write any of the songs. I just kind of played their songs, but you know, but yeah, and we've been in multiple projects all over the place.
Right on.
We've been doing music.
So you are a Bay Area guy that went to Chicago and came back, is that
Yeah.
that's the thing?
Yeah.
So just give people a little insight about the Chicago scene, maybe some of the clubs, some of the other bands that in that time period that you were in, you know, that makes Chicago such a great music city.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's of course Thrill Kill Cult, but like you know, Chem Lab,
Ministry, Chem Lab.
you know, Ministries. You know, there all the wax track stuff that was happening there. There's still an echo and resonance. You know, even though maybe it's dimmed a little bit, but there are a lot of really great clubs that, like Neo and a couple of other ones that people swore by. You know, and they would just go. That was just where you go.
What brought you back to City by the Bay?
I don't know. A number of different reasons. You know. You know, mostly just to be with family. I was away for like 15 years, and you know, it's important to I don't know. There's like echoes of maybe putting our old band back together again, and so that's what we've been doing the last year. And you know, we've been having a good time doing it. So
Right on. So I see you're wearing the shirt Sparkle Plenty, and this happens to be the drummer for this band.
this happens
Sparkle
to be the drummer
Plenty.
for that band.
Sparkle
Yeah.
Plenty.
And so give us a little bit of history, Justin, about your musical endeavors over the years. Some bands you were in prior to Sparkle Plenty and The Fly. I mean, this guy's old school Bay Area. We just brought up Ace and Danny from Reality Check and Ian Larkin. These are all staples in the scene in SF for sure, man. So
Yeah, I've been in the scene. I met these guys in 96, 97. We started playing. I've been in countless bands.
give us some names just so.
No one knows.
All right.
No one knows.
Well, you know, 3rd Street existed back then.
Downtown Rehearsal was a spot.
Yeah.
Downtown Rehearsal.
You guys around when remember Lennon Studios? Well,
Studios,
yeah,
we were Lennon with Karen
Yeah.
Lennon and
Oh wow.
and Scott when he had his braided beard, the good old days, and Jeff Rowe, all the
Man, old school Bay Area. See, I got here in '91, so I like meeting guys like you that I get to live vicariously through for the great '80s into the early '90s.
Right.
Which I thought,
the music scene was so huge back then.
Oh man, remember I-Beam, Murios, fucking the Stone, and you know all that. Nightbreak, exactly.
The Thirsty Swede.
Yeah.
We've been in this town for a long time, and we're still alive somehow.
Hey, still playing it, still doing it for the love and the passion, like we all do.
Yeah.
You know.
I have my drumsticks. That's about it right now. But,
Right on, man. Well, how about you, sir? What is your more music history and any other bands you did prior to The Fly and
I
whatnot?
played in a couple of different cover bands, doing a lot of music I didn't actually like, but I had taken a hiatus for a couple of decades because I had children.
Yeah.
Life was very challenging, and I just didn't have a hookup with the local band, so I hunkered down, raised my kids. Now that now my kids are grown up enough, you know, I'm out
You're
here,
back rocking again.
bringing back The Fly in full force.
Even though there's more money in tribute and cover bands, you just don't get the satisfaction for being an original band. I get that. I could never do the cover band thing.
The power and the joy of the music that you created coming alive on a stage in front of people is it's unbelievable.
It is. It really is. I can relate, man.
and when you drive all the way to Bend, Oregon,
All
with
the
no
way
band,
to see the Evil Sisters Saloon.
You guys have crossed state lines, something I have not done and might not ever do because I can never find the right team. Even to go to LA, even to go to Portland or, you know, Vegas, never.
It takes
So,
a lot, you know, you
yeah.
just pack up
throw your
and-
thumb out.
Where have you guys played in other states or counties or cities with other bands, you know, over the years?
Right.
Well, you obviously played Chicago and, you know,
I
back
played,
then.
like,
So
most of the Midwest and Texas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, that's not really my band. I was just sort of a guy that played guitar for them, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really count.
right on.
You know, and you're like, you know, signing people's stuff as you're in the band.
Yeah.
You know, kind of not really, but
Huh.
yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that we mostly stuck when we were playing a lot. Like in the first iteration of the band, we played everywhere. We played, you know, all around the city. Old school places. I can't even remember. You know, like
The Cocodrie and
What's left
Poetry
anymore?
and the
Remember the
Chameleon.
Cocodrie? That was a good one, man.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Chameleon. And, we
Remember in the Mission, the what was that one club? 12 Galaxies.
12 Galaxies.
Wow, that's an old one, bringing it back. Red Devil Lounge.
Devil Lounge,
Yeah.
And then of course there's one at the top of H Street that's escaping me.
Bay Area history right here.
Rio.
The El Rio, and then
The
Yeah.
Knock Knock.
So where can the folks hear some audio recordings, a demo, an album online? Give us the Facebooks, the YouTubes. You guys
We're
got anything?
magically deficient in any material online. There's,
Okay, so you got to come out and see them live.
come on out
Just
and see us.
maybe look on Facebook for the flyers and all that. So we also want to know, everybody has their influences, even the greats like Jimmy Page and, you know, Brian May. So besides the Melvins, which
Besides
might be
the Melvins.
the mighty Melvins and Buzz and
Yeah.
Dale and the boys,
I mean-
what else rocks your world, man? Give me five bands.
Klaus Fluoride with the Dead Kennedys was
Klaus.
always a magical bass player in my
Nice.
opinion.
Old school, baby.
Yeah, you know, I grew up with the Red Hot Chili Peppers when they were a punk band.
When they were really the
They
real
were the real band.
first 5 albums before
Oh,
they
yeah.
sold out.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
great stuff.
Those first 3, 4 fucking, oh my god. Yeah. No, take it back to the punk funk days for sure.
Yeah.
What other groups you digging?
I loved. We talked about the Limbo Maniacs before.
That funk
one of my
metal
favorite
scene,
bands.
Fungo Mungo, Limbos, Primus,
Triclops was
Fungo Mungo.
had a huge impact on me.
Psychopunkapus.
Triclops, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Triclops was a great band. They didn't last very
Yeah.
long. They're Alternative Tentacles as well.
And you like all the Ipecac bands and
Ipecac bands.
Alternative Tentacles and Jello and all the
Yeah.
stuff he does,
You
huh?
know, Trevor Dunn has been a hero of mine.
Oh, man,
as long
yeah.
as I've been listening to him.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
I went to see his Trevor Dunn trio in the Mission when they were in the middle of recording California, and
Okay.
he's such a grand bass player too, man. Yeah,
Phenomenal.
so
And
yeah.
we saw them at the chapel with Buzz and the King,
Oh, nice.
King Buzzo and
Wow.
and Trevor Dunn, all acoustic. It was a really amazing set.
Nice.
Didn't get nearly enough play.
Cool, cool. What about you guys for musical influences? I mean,
Barry Manilow
you
is
told
my
me
favorite of all time.
you're a Barry guy,
Yeah.
and you said old school Sepultura before
Oh, yeah,
Derek,
for sure.
the Max and Igor days.
I like all of it, but like old school Sepultura,
Alice in Chains, right? You mentioned earlier.
Alice in Chains, DRI,
Yeah,
Primus, Sucks.
Primus. What a band they are, man. Les is one of my
Exodus.
guys. You know,
Like,
yeah,
I like all the local bands.
yeah.
Man.
Barry of Thrash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man.
What a great
And
scene.
what about you? You what rocks your world? I know we brought up Styx earlier. They're big Chicago guys, and you know,
I think that Styx was one of the first concerts that I ever went to. You know, and I went to art school, so I'm a.
You guys need a drummer?
what about your
you know,
what
so
about
I
your
like,
guitar influences? Who are your guys? You know, I'm loving Blackmore and you know some other ones. So
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
more of the you know, the heavy on the feedback kind of dirgy route with a lot of scratchy effects. I really like.
He likes to be
Sorry.
you like Tom Morello that makes the guitar sound like everything but the guitar.
Yeah, not really, but
Okay.
I'm talking more like Sonic Youth and like
Sonic Youth. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, of course, the Melvins. You know, just kind of and you know, Mr. Bungle.
Yeah, we were talking about how great that first album is with the clown, like
Yeah.
epic piece of fucking music, 10 songs of like total badassery.
Anything sort of experimental. You know, just I don't know. Maybe not Tom Morello. It's not really the same.
Like
thing.
John Zorn
Like, I'll
experimental.
get to- yeah, like I'll
Let's get back to that.
I'll get
That's
my guitar to feedback, and I'll
Yeah.
just start yelling stuff into it, and so my voice echoes. And, you know, just weird stuff like that.
cool, man. Well, we'll wrap this up and looking forward to seeing you guys. We're gonna film a couple songs to go on the YouTube channel, Entertainment Getaway TV. Thank you guys for your time, and proud to stand by you guys and the soldiers in the field. We do this for the love and the passion, and all we got is each other to keep supporting and helping each other, bros. Thank you so much, man. The Fly. See them live before you die. There you go. May's Oyster House. Before it goes like all the greats, like all the rest of them. So.
Ciao.